Testing? Testing. Oh my god. It is working. I did it. Guys, be so proud of me.
Oh, Kitana, what is it that you did this time?
I am gonna make us be the most amazingest puppies in this planet, I swear.
Kitana, I don't know what you are planning, but it sounds a little bit mischievous. I like it.
Guys, we need to introduce ourselves because the world must know our names because we are going to be the most famous test. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our podcast, The Puppy. My name is Kitana.
I'm Collins. I am here for all the fun.
No. We are here to be a serious podcast about serious things and to be famous. Mostly to be famous.
Okay. I'm here just to have fun and to spend some time with you. Hang out with my sister. She's a feisty little lady, and mom said I needed to watch her and make sure she didn't talk to too many strangers online.
Bandit, come here.
Oh, I'm Bandit. I think it's my turn to speak. I'm here because my mother made me to bond with these two turds. Oh, mother is making me do this as I am very antisocial and I don't think she understands quite how old I am. And, Kitana says something about fame, but, I'm just along for the ride. Back in my day.
Nobody cares about back in your day. I would like to talk about something very specific that makes me look like such the goodest girl, because I am.
What is it that you want to talk about, Kitana?
That's about you, Collins.
Oh boy. About me. Oh my god.
It is so funny. So everybody, Collins, he likes to do this little thing where he doesn't want to be in the house, but he wants to be in the house.
I just like to go have fun places. The neighbor dogs, they're just so nice, so I like to go see them. So, oh my god, I guess I'm gonna tell a story about this. So, the other day, listen, the smoke detector was going off. It was not my fault. So I was just, prancing in the backyard, as one does, and the smoke detector in the house went off. So I was going to get help. So I was going to get help for us, and I was gonna ask our neighbor, because our neighbor is a real nice guy, and I was like, you know what, he will rescue us from the fire.
Just so everybody is aware, there was no fire. Mom was just cooking and forgot about something, and the smoke was everywhere.
Oh, it wasn't that smoky, guys. It was just a little bit of mist. It just got a little warm and the fire alarm went off. I've had experiences with more things than that. So I thought we were all dying, so I was gonna go rescue us. So what I did was I got a running start, okay? In the fence, you guys know the side fence, it is very waggly. I don't know why it is so loose, it is just there decoratively, I think. So I backed up like this, and I backed up. And then I got a running start, and then I hit the fence with my head. And then, before I knew it, I was in the neighbor's driveway.
Oh my god, you probably lost some brain cells with that, brother.
I think my noggin is strong enough and it survived. I don't feel like I have lost any cells in the brain. I think all the cells are still in the brain. But anyways, then I traveled my way through into their backyard and was barking. And then I hear Mom. I go, I don't know how to make Mom voice.
I can be Mom. So Mom said, Collins, it. And then she went and grabbed the leash, and she was so mad. And she made Bandit and I come inside because she didn't want us to get out too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I understand. But see, I was just going to get help. I didn't have any ill intentions. I was just going to get help and everything was gonna be okay.
Yes, so then Mom locks us in the house and then she goes running. I've never seen that woman run for anything in her life other than when there's trouble afoot.
Oh, well, that makes perfect sense. You gotta run when there's trouble afoot. You don't want to be caught in it. Oh, yeah. And then Mom came and she grabbed me. She didn't even let me ask for help. I was trying to tell the neighbor dogs that there was a fire coming. And then that the wee-woos were gonna come. And I didn't have a chance to warn them. And then Mom grabbed me. And then she put the leash on my collar and dragged me all the way home. And she was like, "Oh my God, Collins, what would you do?" I just wanted to assist us, you know. Sometimes we need little helps every now and then. Oh my God, I was just thinking about that one time when Collins jumped out the window.
Oh my God, which time? He jumps out of all of the windows, I swear. There is not one window in this house that dog has not jumped out of.
I just find it a little quicker, you know, than waiting for somebody to come and assist me. I'm just like, I can do it. The window is cracked. I can just nudge it and make my way out. Like this one time. This was my bestest prank ever. This was a prank. This was not me escaping or nothing. So one day, I was just, you know, hanging out here in the living room with you guys. With my siblings, not you guys out there, not the audience. You guys weren't there. It was just me and Kitana and the Bandit. We were just hanging out in the living room, and I just said, you know what, I want to go outside. And so I just made my way to the bedroom, and because I knew that Mom and Dad like to leave the window cracked open for us because it gets a little toasty sometimes in the house when they don't turn on the AC. So I just nudged the screen out of the way because that little pesky thing doesn't let me through. But I am strong, as you heard from the fence situation.
Yeah, he's something, all right.
But so yes, I popped a little screen out the window and I opened the glass a little more so I could, you know, get a good angle.
He opened it all the way, you guys. The window all the way. The hooligans could get in.
Oh, what hooligans? You guys are the hooligans. You guys are the hooligans.
That was not very nice, Bandit. That was rude.
I thought it was hilarious. Collins, continue with the story of your shenanigans. Yes, so, I opened the window and I jumped out. It was nice outside. It was real good. And then I made it to the neighbor's yard. And, I know there's a door in the front of the house. So I was like, I'll just come back into the front door, you know, no big deal. Mom and Dad, that's when they bring me back home. That's how we come back into the house.
Oh my God. And then I could see him through the window of the front of the house, and he was just walking up and down the driveway, and he was like, I can't, oh my God, I can't get inside. So open the door, guys. And then we were like, we don't know how to open the door. We don't have thumbs. Plus, we're too small. We can't reach the handle. You're the one that can reach the handle, Collins, not us. We can't reach it. We can reach the mailbox, kind of. That's a little lower, but like, not a doorknob. Not a doorknob, man. Not a doorknob.
Once I realized I couldn't get in through the front door, I started to panic a little bit. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be trapped out here. I'm gonna be in so much trouble when Mom and Dad come home because I am trapped out here. So I used my noggin because I do have brain cells left. You have like two rubbing together and they work real hard sometimes. That was not very nice, Bandit. I'm pretty sure I have more than two up there. Pretty sure. So I made my way back to the neighbor's yard through this secret passageway that there is in the between fence, So I made it through and I squeezed through the fence. I almost got stuck. It was so scary. I almost got stuck. There was the metal pokey things. They were grabbing my collar, but I made it. I made it through. It was okay. And then I was like, you know what? I will just climb up the same window that I came out of. But, from the inside, it's not that high of a jump. But from the outside, to get in there, that's pretty high of a jump. It took me several tries to get in there, and I could not do running start as there is that one tree by the window, so it was in the way. So I had to be like a cat or a ninja and try to figure it out. And it took a few tries, and putting my fingers on the windowsill and jumping, but I did it. I made my way through. Then that was all fine and dandy, and I said, I'm not doing that again. That was way too much trouble.
Oh my God, have you guys heard Mom and Dad tell their side of the story? That's pretty funny.
Oh, I don't think I've heard that one.
Okay, so what had happened is that lady in the little white box that says, you are being recorded. So she was watching, she's watching us, she's our babysitter. She's a nice lady, she is.
Oh, she is a nice lady. She doesn't always catch when you two are causing trouble, but when she does. That's real nice. Then I don't get blamed for your guys's.
Well, anyways, our babysitter had told Dad that Collins was on the outside of the house. When he was out there, I guess the babysitter's also outside. And she told Dad, she was like, Collins is outside. Go help him get inside. That's pretty nice of her. She could have just left him out there. I mean, he made his way back in anyways before Dad got home, but still. But I guess Dad had called Mom to tell her, and he was like, and she was like, and
Kitana, slow down. Get your breath, woman.
Okay. So Dad called Mom and was like, Mom, did you see that Collins is outside at the front of the house? And then Mom said, no, Dad, he's on the couch right now. What are you talking about? And he said, go to the front door, babysitter. So Dad told Mom that Collins was outside, that the babysitter had told him. And she said, there is no way, Jose, because he is in the living room right now, right this second. I can see him with my eyeballs. And then he said, go to the babysitter and see this morning, and you will see that Collins is up on the driveway. Or a dog that looks like Collins. And then Mom said, sure enough, that does look like Collins. But like I said, he's on the house right this second. I sees him and I am talking to him, and he's looking at the babysitter like, oh, you told on me.
That was very rude of the babysitter to tell on me. She tells on me all the time. It's not nice. Well, if you quit causing so much trouble, maybe she would quit tattling on you. I only sometimes get in trouble, I'm just trying to have fun and enjoy everything. But yeah, Dad drove all the way home, and then when he came in, he was like, Collins, what happened? And then I didn't say nothing. I was like, if I don't say nothing, I'm not in trouble. They can't blame me, I didn't do it.
Oh my God, I ran to the bedroom so fast to show Dad what Collins had done. And I was like, look at this window. Oh my God, isn't that crazy? And then Dad, he shut the window all the way. And then Collins got in trouble.
Yeah, I was hoping I wouldn't get in trouble because, I was back and it was all fine and dandy and it was all good. But no, I got into trouble. Oh, you can't think that you could have gotten away with it. That was not very nice of you. You could have gotten yourself injured out there, young man. but I didn't. It was all good.
Oh my gosh, and then when Mom got home, she went into the yard and looked at the window, and you could see all of the claw marks from when you were trying to get into the window.
I told you guys, it wasn't easy. It was very complex. I had to get the ankle just right and enough, strength in my legs and a little bit of momentum. I just had to come out it a little bit sideways,
You know what I find funny? The neighbor, he doesn't know that your name is Collins.
I'm pretty sure he knows. I think he just likes to call me Houdini's just for fun.
Oh my God, I just still can't believe that is something that you did. Like, were you not as scared?
Not at first, but once I couldn't get back in, then yes, I got a little scared, but yeah, it was all fine. It was okay. Look at us. We are here. We are starting a podcast. We are bonding. We are gonna be the best of siblings ever. This is so fun.
That's not meant to be fun, brother. I wanted to do it all by myself, but Mom said, no, you need to bond with your brothers. And I was like, whatever, lady. Whatever. Fine. That's what you guys are here for. Because she wouldn't let me do it on my own. I had to share the spotlight or whatever. But she said, oh my God, that woman.
Oh, don't talk about Mother that way. She's a nice lady. Gives us food and pets and such, She's good. I like her.
I've only escaped it once. Well, maybe like a handful of times, but it wasn't that. Okay, one was pretty bad, but I was just also scared since that one time, It was so scary. I didn't want to go out there.
Oh, it is pretty scary once you get into the front yard. Those big vehicle things like to come out and play, and they're not very friendly sometimes, and then there's people and they look at you and they're walking and they're breathing our air, those people. Oh, don't get me started on the across the street dogs. They like to cause a ruckus.
It is you, Bandit. You like to cause the ruckus. They're just walking there. I see them with my eyeballs.
Do you think they also escape at their house?
I don't think so, brother. I don't think so. They escaped. I think that is just a you thing.
Well, okay, if you say so.
Well, since this episode for some reason turned into all about Collins.
You wanted me to tell my story.
Yeah, but it just makes you sound cool that you were able to get back. Not as embarrassing as I had hoped it would be.
Kitana, would you have been embarrassed if that was you that it happened to?
I mean, a little bit. Because, it was something I was not supposed to do, and I got in trouble. I would have felt embarrassed. And then all the times it took to get through the window. Embarrassing.
Oh, okay, Kitana. Well, you can tell a story about you next time.
I will. It'll be all about me and how perfect I am, because I am the perfect little princess. And this is my podcast.
Please enjoy your show or whatever.
Yes, everybody, please enjoy our show. Please share it with all the puppies. And all the humans, I guess, too. They can watch it, too. But all the puppies, this is gonna be all stories for us and of us.
If you have a story to tell, please send us an email or comment in the messages or call us.
They don't have our phone number.
Maybe we should give them our phone number. We don't have a phone number, Collins. Oh, okay, just the emails for now then. Email is doesapuppy@gmail.com.
Yep, doesapuppy@gmail.com. Let me tell you, a puppy does do stuff. A puppy does stuff. I love everybody. Thank you for listening to my very first podcast.
Our podcast, Kitana. Our podcast.
Yep, whatever. Our podcast. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye, everybody. Until next time. Bye, guys. Colin loves you.